Okay, everybody, we are starting patch 6.3 of Endwalker right now. How? Let's do it. Ah, James, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for Ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Ishtola's suggestion, I began providing said Ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the Void once more. Excellent. I shall inform Ishtola and Estinian and then go collect my other vessel from the alchemists. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuge and Karma. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once we've attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Let's go find Zero. Wait, she's on the bridge, isn't she? She's on the bridge part, so that means I need to go to there. I've still got such a significant amount of editing to do for Endwalker. Significant amount of editing. Oh my god, there's a massive red duck running past me. Warriors are light these days. Come in all sorts of flavors. There's a sightseeing log there. A duck, yes. It was a kappa. Oh no, can I get back up there? Oh, nuts. That none of that went your way, did it, Laketta? None of that went your way. That was like the most that was like the most dramatic, ineffective thing I've ever seen. That was my Vuln stacks. You must be on the quack. Oh my god. Anyone ever experienced the controller have an absolutely zero response when you're in a game? Only works on all the menus, but I just tried 3 games and it will not work. That's odd. That is odd. No, Scott, I've never heard of that. Try repairing it. Put your controller in pairing mode and try repairing it, maybe. Or plug in a USB cable, see if that fixes it.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness. And how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. and I cannot fathom why.
Because I was able to bitch slap him. No one else could.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
I've come to bargain. I've come to bargain. Yeah, Scott, try unpairing it and like resync it as a new controller. See if that helps. Clear some settings out of it. Maybe you've just enabled some form of like, I don't know, accessibility mode. Oh my god, Rinvello, you're doing celebrations and gigantic emotes. I didn't even realize. You know, I hate those things because I have no control over them. The only control I have over those redeems is the price. That's it. All I can set is the price. I can't turn them off. I can't see them on my end, like in OBS, the streaming software, because it's done post. Like I encode everything my end. I encode my stream and I send it out, and then Twitch adds something to it after I've encoded it, so I can't see anything to do with that. I don't even see that they go off until I happen to look at my activity log, and there they are, and I'm like, oh right, that's been happening. But I'm good, thank you, Rinvello. How are you doing today?
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
He's in his grown-up body again. He's like Tom Hanks in Big, except he can go back and forth whenever he likes.
What is it?
What?
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable.
I don't know
Thus
if they're
did
on the
I call
VODs,
out,
Rinvello.
only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
Zayas is a
The
rather
Howards
handsome girl.
decide if she was indeed in the source. There may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
It's a trap. It's clearly a trap.
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
It's clearly a trap. This is like the most obvious trap
North,
of
you
all
say?
traps.
Beyond the bounty. Garlemald.
It's a trap.
As good a place to start as any.
It's a trap.
My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
Never made fun of his appearance. Who? Of,
Alright. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return.
Varsahan. What? How do you say his name again? Varshahan or whatever you say. His neck is normal size. He's fine.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
Badass Dragoon entrance. Hello, Dog Bahamut. Shame what happened to you on Monday, hey?
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Void Sent may have made the journey as well.
It's a shame.
Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there.
Let you win against my
There's a
phantom.
rendezvous at Tertium.
Tertium. Oh, we're going to meet up with Alphino and Alice, aren't we?
We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
It's going well, thank you, Dog Bahamut. How you doing? God's Revel, Lands Tremble. That's the name of the patch. God's Revel, Lands Tremble. Just the difference of pixel art versus 3D. Yeah, I like the wagon finger as well, actually, of FF6. You just finished your first 14 stream, and I missed it? Dark Bahamut. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize you were streaming it today. I've been off my computer all day today, so I've probably missed lots of streams today. By all accounts, Ashdaya is Golbez's prisoner, yet if she was in the source, it could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come! Let's make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. I bet what's happened is one of the fiends has released some of her ether into the air, which has then been detected, and then it's a trap. It's just a trap. It's so clearly a trap. I can't believe it's like the most trappest of traps. It's such a trap.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Should have worn my coat. Ah, I know where you are, Dark Bahamut. Good, good.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry. Still, everyone wants to make things better, and we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
I'm bearing.
The 13th! After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
Why Grahar? Thought you were busy.
I know, I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly.
Mostly. They mostly come at
But
night.
on a more serious
Mostly.
note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos.
Always in for an aliens reference. Well picked up.
To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so?
Oh.
I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand.
There's a clear trap to investigate.
As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
Thinking.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
Sounds like our
I
trap.
think they might have been summoned. By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Those were certainly a collection of words.
And we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
Well, that seems like an obvious place. For a
That
trap.
would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Eulus may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Remember that time I said this was a trap? I think it's a trap. City's seen better days, hasn't it? You know, for a mount that you have to do so much work to get, it's pretty fugly, isn't it? It's not a pretty one. Very Pokemon. I do like this turning animation though. This like rocking as you turn. Many mounts aren't worth the effort. Yeah, this would be. And I think this is still worth having. Just to say you have it, but it's not one that I would choose to use very often. Anyway, hi Eulus. Don't worry about me and all those horses. Oh, James, what a welcome surprise. And I see you're traveling with a large crew, as always, as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt Eulus, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing. So, you come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there, in the Lapis Manalis Caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with Void Scent and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, it seems you've picked it up. Who was it that taught you? Oh shit, he knows. Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister has been taken captive by Void Scent. I sensed her presence in this land, and have come in search of her. If Void Scent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphino tells us they're not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should still be over in Cerulean Engines, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapas Den? Their duty included transporting ceruleum tanks to Juturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. Or you could fly, yeah, I know. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Void Scent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alice, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. There's a lot of come in this chat. They're going... You never have a clue what's going on in PvP. Just smile and nod until it ends. It's the best way.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious.
She doesn't get it.
I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
We do. Zero is very confused. We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much further to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. 91 dungeon completed, Corey. You sit ahead of me at the moment, but I'm catching up. I'm working on it. Why, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now, thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alice. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulean Engines. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth? That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I could do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from there. So far so good, James. Let's be on our way. Story's much better now that you can skip it. No, don't skip. Oh, God. Or have you already done the story? Is that what it is? Oh, you did it already. Okay, yeah. Don't question me. But I want to. I want to know things. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. A mammoth is big, and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for void scent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. I have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, James? Nah. How about you, Zero? Nah. She loves pulling on her hat. I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabard contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, James, it looks like you're with me then. Void scent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I've had in mind to go out and patrol the Eblin Rime. Shall we? We shall. When your hat is as cool as that, you want people... Well, I mean, I've got many cool hats. Behold. Behold, if you want to see cool hats, prepare yourself. Let's see. Start with samurai. Look at this. Pointy, yet fashionable. That is a fine hat, if I do say so myself. A fine hat. But wait! There's more! Oh. Classy, but traditional. Fine hat indeed. Fine hat indeed. But wait! There's more! It comes in red, too. I used to have a hat on my white mage, but I've changed that now. Summoner, I think, has got... Oh, he's got a horn. He's horny. He's got a horny hat. I'm being shushed. Blue mage, I don't think... Oh, this one. My bard. Look at this hat. Keeps the sun off my eyes on a bright summer day. That's another fine hat there. You got Darth. That's a fine hat. That is a fine hat. That's a mighty brim. It's shocking how quick James can be lured into showing off Glam's Mountain Neonborn. Do you know, actually, the Ghost Bark set for Archer, I wonder what the Ghost Bark set is like for Healer. Because I like this for Archer. This jacket I'm wearing is the Ghost Bark one. Maybe the Healer one might be quite nice in that color. Might look into that. I might well look into that. Anyway. Oh, this is the one that Laketa hates. Laketa hates the angle of turn on this. It does look wobbly, doesn't it? That is wobbly. Oh, that is a nice hat. Look, it's catching fire. Oh, that's the one Darth was wearing. That's the hat Darth was wearing. It's catching fire on this jacket, though. Doesn't look very safe. Void Scent was spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned, but hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any Void Scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Alright, we'll go up here. It's made out of tin and prayers. Hey up, what's this about? Wind your neck in. Wait, what's that over there? There's destinations all over the place. Oh, missed everyone. Tend to ruffle your feathers. There's lots of money to be made on the OV Wool on Dawn Trail release. Hello, sugar! Ooh, snow. He's not here, Floral, it's safe. It's safe. It's all around you. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my bones. Because it's cold, you see, and you feel the cold in your bones. Someone's fighting that thing over there. Should I join them? Give them a hand. Distraction! You and Drew blood? Oh my god. Yeah, parenting is magical, yeah. It's got a taste for it now, Laketa, that's it. Made it to chapter 3, Rebirth Hard Mode. How long did you spend in chapter 2? You know, in the I don't want to say what it is actually, but how long did you spend? Let's say exploring. Not very long. You just powered through. You don't feel it's worth the second playthrough? I must admit, I haven't felt the urge to go back and replay it. It hasn't been calling to me. Maybe I just need to give it some time. It's 110 hours. Push my way, sit there. Story playthrough on hard mode. Yeah. That makes sense. It is a long game if you decide to do anything. I struggled with a lot of the side stuff. Not in terms of like struggling to do it. It was just the struggle, just how long it took. And I was just like, I just want progress now, and I'm sick of it. You know.
All finished, are we? Good.
Chadley can jump off a cliff. That's what I think. Anyway, time for the beer.
The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
I'm glad you clarified it's you who has to work harder, because, you know, I've been to the end of the universe and back, Alice. All right? Just try not to overdo it, eh? You don't know how it looks like a forgotten sibling of the Lavalier twins?
Oh, come now. You think I don't
Get
know
away
my
from
own
our
limits?
cinema buns. You was ready to get to the end? Yeah, guy in a hat. I was done with it in the end. Yeah. Galax!
Still, I appreciate your concern.
Galax. Get in my book, Galax. Get in my book.
Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphano and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar.
Ooh.
To not only suffer him, but so much else.
After this cutscene, I'll show you what you've got. Stand by, Galax.
She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Meanwhile, at Tertium, you got a Cloud Strife silhouette. Cloud Strife silhouette for your sticker. For your sub sticker. You're going in the book.
Thank
You're going
you,
in the
miss.
book.
Thank you.
That's a cool sticker.
This feels strangely familiar.
Hmm. You're in the book.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Actually, no.
Of course. Give me a moment.
Yeah,
Zero,
31
may I
months,
leave the rest here
Galax.
to you?
Thank you so much.
Fine by me.
Corey, thank you for the luck.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well.
She's only just met him.
Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
She's only just met him.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Euless is like, I want this conversation to end. He just walked away.
Did I say something odd?
He just walked away.
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Alex, I haven't seen you stream lately. Am I just missing your streams?
Hazim step-style
Somehow.
dumplings. Buds, they call them.
Hunger meters on 1 bar. You're on summer break.
Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam.
That's a
We have
huge
our own
dumpling.
recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones.
Yeah, I saw one of your fishing streams once. I did see that.
Just think of it as bread, alright?
That's hot bread. Look at that. Oh my god, he nearly burnt his hands. Jesus, you wouldn't bite into that, would you? Incredible bread physics. They put in the work. That's hot
I should
though.
warn you,
Look at
though,
it.
they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle, though.
It's a sexy bread. Blow on it, man. Blow on it. Jeez, you're going to burn your mouth out. Ah, it is a cold place too. That's true. Some good eats right there. I know, look at it.
Interesting.
What kind of savage would just rip it in half down the middle, though? And then eat it wearing gloves like that? You take your gloves off and you'd take it apart carefully.
I don't know much about
You might have a little
taste.
tray to catch things
Not
that fall
anymore.
out. You know, a little plate or
But I
something.
do feel a sensation in my mouth.
She feels a sensation in her mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors.
So
Perhaps
Cobra's
that makes them
favorite Asian
easier to
food.
understand.
She's never eaten before, but Euless has. And she's copying what he did. He's teaching her bad practice.
Oh, Euless.
Look at that. All the filling's going to be all over the floor.
Eh?
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's going cold.
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Euless and Zero sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino, Alize.
He's got a sore shoulder. That means things have gone wrong. Oh no, he might die. Wait until dawn. I've seen people rant about how NPCs hold and eat some food in there. Oh my god. At least it's not a cough. Exactly. Yeah, he's not sick. Keep the guns. So Deo, welcome. How you doing? An unforeseen bargain. This distressed soldier has ill tidings to share. How did you hurt your shoulder? Tell us in detail. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Void Center approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. What? But Ishtola and the others? Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let's go and find Ishtola and the others and assist with the evacuation. Generic nods all round, let's go. So Deo, how goes your day today? Tell us in great detail. I want to know it all. Leave nothing out. Oh, we're going into a duty. Tertium will be fine. Euless and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft where our friends and the engineer should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Void Scent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, James? Several cutscenes are coming. Meh? It was meh? I did meh. Ah, yeah, I was mehing. Mehing. You were mehing. Do 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 do. She doesn't look like she's doing much watching.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass.
It did sound like that, didn't it, Pezza?
Stay here and keep watch, but be ready to answer my call.
If it was Void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone.
The only competent
They'll
person
find
in
you
all
before you
Garlemald.
find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
Never mind.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense.
What about payment though, Zero?
Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
No, she said she wouldn't do anything more other than stand watch unless the place was attacked.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
She said that. She's going outside the bounds of her contract. She's even running. It was really good bread. I wouldn't know. Half of it's on the floor, Floral. The ridiculous way she was holding it.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Oh, wait, what shit? I'm gonna be her? Okay. Okay, let's do Infernal Slice combo. 1, 2, 3. We have a Nightmare Scythe combo. Spinning. I assume that's an AoE. Bloodbath to heal. Delivers a jumping attack with a potency 150. Deal unexpected to all enemies nearby with a potency for the first enemy and 60% for all remaining energy. Okay. I don't know how to play Reaper. I don't know how to play Reaper. Oh, that was cool though.
I cannot let you pass.
You shall not pass.
More of them. Still more.
I mean, oh no. That jump's cool. Don't worry about me looking away. It's fine. I didn't have to look away. It's fine. I just wanted to see myself be in the air, and it was like quite cool. Shit. Cool G post shot though. Yeah, that would have been nice. Oh shit, what happened? I looked away for a second. Oh god.
I can't.
Oh, is that a scripted loss?
How? How big must the gate be for the light to come through? Is this it then?
Don't panic.
Just like that time.
That time.
When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Help, she's fallen and she can't get up. That's the demon armor offending. I know that.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
She was a paladin.
Taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
He did, in fact, gotcha. Gotcha.
And now we we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you.
Oh, that must hurt her face.
Too weak. I need help. Someone, please.
There was something under the ice.
The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who?
Oh, here we go.
You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
We're a little late, but we come to help you.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
She seems to mean some form of business.
Can you still fight?
Andromalius, his name is. Should I be killing these? Can I kill those? Nope. Now I can.
My strength is spent. I'll only get to the way.
Come on, we'll get through this together.
Oh, Alphino's healing me. That's nice.
Split up!
Stay sharp.
forever.
I will repay this debt.
Pairing her bloody debts. Always on about healing the tank is a pro strat. Some users use. I occasionally have been known to do that. Shit. He's got bigger crystals. Oh, and baddies. Is she gonna limit break? What do you mean her concentration has been broken? Get off her! How am I meant? I can't even see anything. There's so much going on the screen. What am I... Right, which one's the targeting her? That one. Right. How am I meant to stop that? Can I just interrupt? Oh my god, his power's already like he's nearly maxed. And like this is not going well. Just be a good tank. I'm working on it. Zero, could you sort this out before he suddenly popped? Okay, fucky. That was one way to deal with that. That was nerve-wracking. I had no idea. I'm surprised I didn't fail there, Darth. I'm surprised. It was very clutch.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Eulus to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There would have been more casualties if not for you. Ah, I shouldn't have said that. She'll use that as like part of the bartering transaction. She'll be like, well, I saved lives, so therefore
No.
we're even.
If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh, he likes her. He likes her. I'm calling it now.
Oh.
And she's gonna like him.
What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Who doesn't like her? She's great. He wants her boots. She wants his boots. Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Euless has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all those void scent on her own? Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one boots would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. I think I've got most of that stuff, but I'll take it anyway. King of the Mountain. As Alice said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. That will not be soon forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone is gathered, we can take stock of the situation. No. Right, let's crack on. Let's crack on. Destination selected. Let's go. Feel much better. Very, yeah. A lot of people say that, yeah. My uncle did the same. My uncle just decided one day he didn't like his personality after he'd had a few drinks, so he just decided to stop drinking. He didn't have a problem with drinking. He just didn't like himself when he was drinking. So he was like, not going to drink anymore. And that was that. He never has since. Some people just do that, and that's perfectly fine. If it's not for you, don't do it. Might want to look around some. Can be the mocktails buddies. Drink quite heavily, but I can go several weeks between drinking, yeah. Yes, I have a problem with other people's personalities when I drink. That's why I stopped. That could also be a good reason. Apologies for the delay. I've finished replenishing my ether. Full glad am I to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you. Those soldiers, not least of all. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of void scent en route to the snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the void scent that came our way. Thankfully, they stay dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. which is how Alice, James, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For void scent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has indeed been opened nearby, meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. It seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manalis, as you intend. What is the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Vitra is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in Cerulean Engines? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. I would join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act that has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will heed it. Then, perhaps, I'll understand your answer. Her human side is waking up. I would also like to join you in tracing the void scent to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the void scent are coming from and see that they stop. Take care, Zero. I will. You know what they should do? They never will do this, but what they should do is have the crafters rebuild Garlemald. You know, like they did for Diadem, not Diadem, for Foundation. We should be able to rebuild Garlemald. That'd be pretty cool. There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Farshahan's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The mammoth's ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me too. It'd be my pleasure to get you where you need to go. You're too kind, thank you. Let us be on our way then, shall we? Pretty good idea, I think so, yeah. Mod for 60 FPS on all menus in Witcher 3. Oh my god, so much better. I didn't know it wasn't 60 FPS. Crafting is 0 lag. I didn't know it wasn't. I just learned something. Oh, it's a duty. Lapis Manalis. Okay, does anyone want to join? Anyone want to join for Lapis Manalis? Lapis Manalis? Lapis Manalis. There we go. I think you're the right one now, so I'm gonna... You're good to go. Excellent, let's do it. Immediate ping. What's the bets we get a Dawn Trail job with us? A Viper or a Pictomancer? Dragoon. The truck stopped. Where's he going? Oh, this way. Albion. A rumbling in the distance draws closer. What the hell? Oh, I got a Von stack. Oh, just in time. Left slam. coat of healing. That. Oh. New glam. New glam. Arcanist the Crook, thank you for being my biggest fan. A pleasure as always. Hey, Snacky. How is things with you today? Got roped into helping decorating the FC earlier. Yeah, I heard. There's records in there. I don't know what that's about. Get rid of that for now. Yeah, it's gone well, Snacky. Thank you. You're making good progress through this duty. Galatea Magna. Commencing basic training regimen. Your time to completion will be recorded. What? Is she supposed to be like some sort of training program of some form? Oh my god, will you stay still? Oh yes, of course, the Reapers trained here. Yes, of course they did. What? I've got an iron on my own head? Oh, sneaky. She went off to the side. Ow, sneaky. She went to the middle. Oh, you're a sneaky son of a gun. Somehow I lost Doom status and I don't even know how. Asuna. Thank you, Zeus. That'd do it. That'd do it for sure. Oh, really does. I'm gonna go back after the dungeon's complete and have a look at the docks. So yeah, let's see. Asuna is a magical thing. I didn't know Asuna got rid of Dune. That's useful to know. Merid, I don't know if you can hear me, but you've just put in the free company chat that you're doing a first-time tank. Just in case you're not aware. Only sometimes. Okay. Whew. There's our gate. Oh!
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyacho!
Let's go! I didn't expect him. I did say it was going to be a trap, though. Did I not say it was going to be a trap? Turn up!
I've been waiting so long!
I said it was going to be a trap.
Brace yourself!
He's a wet boy.
I bring my all to bear!
I just accidentally turned off my stance. That wasn't ideal.
Great piece of blackest terror! You really must try harder!
Why has he got like a fake London Cockney accent?
Whet the appetite!
What? I'm so wet you appetite. You know what I mean, mate? And now I'm a watery boy.
games. Big swallow for time. What? That's the price.
That's how you read the Tuesday good mornings.
How do you like this?
How do you like this? My mate Steve's gone down to Nando's. Gonna have some chicken, innit? What am I doing with this? Alright, if I just stay here, he shouldn't hit me. Oh. The tethers do a cone AoE towards you. Okay. Okay. That worked out all right. Gonna agree with that. That was fun. You aim it at the casters. Is that what I did to you, Zeus? Oh dear. Hey, I got the comm. I got the comm. More in general. You didn't know what they did either.
A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. What have you done to Ashdaya?
Told you it was a trap.
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition. But my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great.
That fight was easier than I expected it would be for Cagnazzo. I thought that would be like a full trial, like Barbaricia or Scalmiglione, but they just stuck him at the end of a dungeon.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya.
Coming from the guy in full augmented cred armor. People are a bit bitter about that. The trial was
She's
withstanding
likely
his
still
accent.
in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So
Wait.
what now?
If he can take over like a vessel when he puts one of his eyes in it, can't he just put that eye in one of his vessels and it'll be his sister?
Look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
Like, is that not exactly
In that case,
what he
I'll
does?
patrol the area for more void scent.
He could just whack it in his child body and then she's there.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
We don't mention the plot holes. That'll show Thatcher. So we've discovered the source of the void scent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. But what in whose vessel? Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Alag, Emperor Xande created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the void. One need but have the requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by a great worm's eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In James's vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Ashjaya's ether, if he has also taken an eye to open this gate. It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ashjaya vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Cagnazzo's... how do they pronounce it? Cagnazzo, I'm just going to say that. Cagnazzo's part in it that he'd finished. Fending, maiming, or striking. I am going to go for... striking? Thought they scammed you. This one I'll probably take the healing one. Oh, Ashjaya, what has become of you that even your eyes should be so spent of ether? I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer, but how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Vitra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passions cloud your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. Ah, you are right. In the meantime, I will help Alphino and Alice back at the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. Do I just... Is this like Troya? Is this just like an area that I'm going to be going back and forth in for a while? I don't see Vitra with you. Is everything all right? He needs a moment to himself. While he's indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of void scent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate is being closed. As for Alphino, he's set his sights on the Cerulean Spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel will keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. Your PC just crashed, oh no. If you've a mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Estinian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better. Would you and Ishtola mind helping us with our search then? You'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring and then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with ceruleum. Is it overheating, guy? Is it overheating? Have you got it overclocked or something? Search for a leak-proof container. Nope. It is overlooked. Hey, here's a sturdy barrel over here. Let's have a look at this one. Temps always look fine. Odd one. It's 9 years old. How much RAM do you have? If you've upgraded any parts of your PC, it could be a power thing. I had that when I upgraded my graphics card. Not this graphics card, but the time before. And I started running low on power, and occasionally it would crash after a little while. Poor thing's gonna melt one day. If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Estinian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. You got a 1080 Ti as well? Not for a mortgage, anyway. I got a 37 Ti from CEX. For a pretty good deal. Probably need to clean out my PC. It's been a while since I like cleaned the insides. Probably need to give it a good old clean out. And this is why Bernie is with child. That's how it works. I go shopping. Wait, what? You only play 14, yeah,
Is
that'll do
Rachel
it.
not back yet?
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her.
Ah, that's why you can't shove it in the replicant thing.
Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far.
It does not have her
I
will.
will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Alice must be freezing.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well.
She must be so cold.
Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
I've turned into one of those people, like, where you...
Do what you must.
If I happen to
You
find
will
myself out late, in, like, a town
To free
centre,
Ashdaya, I expect
on,
you will have to deal with Golbez once and for
on,
all.
like, a Saturday night,
After which you may undertake
and you see
your
young
work
people and they're
without
hardly
worry.
wearing anything, and it's, like, winter, and it's freezing, and I'm like, they must be freezing. It's just not right. It's not right. It's too cold.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
Come on, it's just silly. It's just silly.
You'll
It's
take
proper
good
dad.
care of
It's
everyone,
what I
won't
do
you?
now.
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another. And I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
You turn into the type of person who isn't out late around night. Well, no, me too. But occasionally, you know, you might have to run an errand.
True.
Have to run out to the shops, and
I will
then
do no
you see
less
them
than
all
I've promised.
flocking, and you're like, it's too cold for that. And I'm there in my like scarf and gloves and jacket and everything. It's, you know,
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
it's still freezing. Anyway, Alice must be cold. That was my point. It's more an age thing. I suppose this is where we part ways for now. But we have every faith in you. We will pray for your safety all the same. Nods. Nods all round. Nods all around. Definitely feeling that choice. I'm glad we had the chance to talk, Zero. Take care. Until next time. Until next time. Alright, I think we're probably gonna start finishing up because it's midnight, so let's take ourselves back to Garlemald, Camp Broken Glass. And we'll look at wrapping up here. I think this is a good place as any. What a majestic bird. What a majestic bird. Let me disband the party before I do finish, just so that you guys aren't stuck with me in a party. Oh, here comes Guy in a Hat Games. In the old Ark mount. Look at that. Right, let me put this one on. You could land on the top of mine. Anyhow, I have a bigger one. I'm afraid so. I'm afraid so. I'm afraid it is bigger. I'm afraid mine is bigger. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna... You're stuck in Praetorium hell. No, get out of there, Merid. It's not safe. It's not safe for you there. Tanking at 50 is cool. I guess it's some... Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. Praetorium's simple to tank. Like, even the bit that you go outside, you don't even have to dodge the AoEs. You just stand on them. It doesn't matter. You easily heal through. A regen and a medica is enough. And that will sort you out. But anyway, let's say thank you to these legends who have supported the stream today. Let's see who you are. What's your names? Where'd you come from? Get the measuring tape out. For the bits today, Farmer Chuckles, Galax for the epic resub at 31 months. Mods, thank you for modding today. Vips, thank you for vipping today. And chatters, thank you for chatting today. As always, this is patch 6.3. We're about probably just over now halfway through patch 6.3. We will continue it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so we will be continuing some MSQ. And then on Friday, I think I'd like to start the raid series. I want to get that done, so I might see if I can get that unlocked ahead of time. I will be messaging on Discord asking for volunteers, and then we'll get started. We'll get started on getting that going. All that's left now is to find out where are we raiding out to.